Hello, everyone. Oh, let's do that. Great. Good. I'm glad we're all here. I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad I'm here. Ah! Everything is happy tonight. So, how are you? Kiska's here saying hello. You want to see her? Here we go. There she is. Oh, I'm probably going to yep, there I go. Cool. Muted. Muted in the background. So many meows. Get the pets. Mr. Smile Guy, hello. Big shout out to Zikoticus, Fake, Alex Blue, Daylon9, Orath, Cross Stays, Rooster Castile, Scratch and Sniff, all hanging out in chat earlier. SMH, whatever the numbers at the end of your name are, I forget them. Take11, hello. I'm glad to be here with you all. Kiska got preempted by an ad. Hang on. Boop. Check it out. There she is. More Kiska. Kiska hype. Thanks for the host, Zikoticus. Hi, Sky Gray. Laser SEQ, thank you. Hey, Terakai. It's good to see you, my friend. I'm glad you're here with us. So I figured we'd just hang out for a little bit and talk about the fact that I'm now a partnered streamer and what that means. And then we would play some Broforce. Does that sound pretty good to everybody? Sounds pretty good to me. Hello, Cloud88F. Tuxtradamus. Will I buy Wizards of the Coast and own D&D? Wow. Go Banan, thank you for the host. My most consistent host. Dr. Evil 2. Moose 2033. Big shout outs to everybody who has already subscribed and to those two who just subscribed now. So thank you very much. There will absolutely be a second annual meeting, and it will not be a year from now. Someone's trying to talk to me. Oh, it's my buddy. Cool, so... yeah. Lagi212, thank you so much for subscribing. So in case you hadn't noticed yet, I have a subscription button down there where for the monthly fee of $5.99, is that what it is? You too can support someone in the games industry. Zenk, big shout out to you, my friend. Thank you. So I want to talk about that really quick before everybody jumps on the subtrain. Because it's awesome, but I also want to do some talking about it first. $4.99. $4.99. 22 space, this stream just began. So this is my first stream as a partnered streamer. So I wanted to help, or I wanted to get y'all's help in figuring out the sorts of things that I need to do with the stream to make it be awesome for y'all and for me, so that we can see each other more regularly. We can know what we're expecting on stream, what we expect from each other, what I expect from you all, and what you all can expect from me. Roddy92, Low Margus, Clan Dork, thank you for the subs. So really quick, I'm gonna hop right on over here. Subs, if you would like to consider subscribing to me, first and foremost, please only do it if you already like what I'm doing and how often I'm doing it. I'm gonna try to be more frequent with streaming. That's definitely something I want to do, but I would hate for anybody to subscribe and then be disappointed that I wasn't giving them what they wanted or what they thought their sub was worth. So please, only if you think it's worth it now. And then later, If something changes, then later you can think about if it's worth it to you then. I hear there's an Adam Coble in chat. Adam! Hello, Adam. Welcome to my chat. I don't have any emotes yet because I just got it today, and I just got home from work, and I'm just sitting down after eating my dinner, looking at figuring out how we want to move forwards. I know that there's a couple people in chat who already have an idea for the kind of emotes that they want to see. So yeah, like, this is a hobby for me, and it's a very, very fun hobby, and it's a hobby I like doing and want to do more, and I want to make it a better hobby, but I do work for a living, so I will put any subscription monies to great use in enriching my life, and that's awesome. So thank you very much, everybody who is considering subscribing, has subscribed, or anybody who's just here to support what I like to do on air. Thank you so much. It is overwhelming to receive the kind of support that I've gotten today after announcing that I had been made a Twitch partner. So, moving on, I wanted to talk about community goals. Before we talk about community rules, because I don't have rules, right? Like right now, it's kind of like, don't be a jerk to people, and I wanna try to like delineate out a little bit more. Let's see, Ronan 55, Duke of Flies OXO, Sonata, We Hit Keys. Shout out to the 4 of you for subscribing. Thank you very much. I do work for a living, unlike that freeloader Adam. Not unlike that freeloader Adam. God, don't put words in my mouth like that, Jubabacus. My community goals that I want to achieve with Twitch is I want to be welcoming. I want to be welcoming to all sexes and genders. I want to be welcoming to all sexualities. I want to be welcoming to all levels of gamer and non-gamer, from people who have never really played a game before, to people who only watch games on Twitch, to people who play all the time, people who stream all the time. Absolutely. And anyone who's willing to engage. Like, obviously, if someone comes in and they're just being disruptive and they're being an asshole, then maybe we don't want to be welcoming to that person. Like, there's a limit to my willingness to be welcoming to people. But I would like to start from a place of being welcoming. 3 Sneaker. Thank you, my friend. Adam, can we throw out some hearts that look better than my heart for Adam, who is a huge support to me, and he's awesome, and I welcome him. So yeah, we want to be welcoming, but we don't want to welcome just anyone. If someone is here to harass, we're not welcoming to that person. If someone is here to disrupt, we are not welcoming to that. I'm going to put these down. I like that. Be unwelcoming of harassment, of personal criticism, of disruption, of selfishness. Yeah. Sathalan. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Is there anything else we want to specifically call out as being welcoming towards? What do y'all think? Like, if we're welcoming towards all sexes and genders, we're welcoming towards all sexualities, we're welcoming to all levels of gamer and non-gamer, anyone who's willing to engage. Hey, all ethnicities. That's a great one, Sui Lezarov. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. All ethnicities. Obviously, you know, I'm about as white as they come, and I don't have a lot of experience with people outside of my race. Unfortunately, it's a shitty thing to say, unfortunately, but it's true. But I don't want to erase anybody's race. or ethnicity, and I don't want to co-opt anybody's race or ethnicity. I want to be welcoming to everyone. Be welcoming to positive trolls. As long as it's not disruptive, then there's no problem. To all points of view and outlooks. Now, I think that's a slippery slope to a certain extent, because I do want to be welcoming to most points of view, but I'm not welcoming to all points of view. I think that some points of view are damaging and shouldn't be entertained. And that's okay. That's the way it is. Welcoming to creativity and fan-made stuff. I wonder if that might belong elsewhere, but I'm going to take a note. UO. Creativity and fan-made stuff. What about people's beliefs? Yeah. Religious beliefs. And backgrounds. Totally. Sure. Triarchin. Thank you, my friend. And we want to be unwelcoming. We're not just blanket welcoming. We are discriminatingly welcoming. We are discerning. Maybe discriminatingly is the wrong word. We are discerning. We are unwelcoming of harassment. We are unwelcoming of personal criticism, by which I mean criticism of a person. Criticism which is directed to a person, criticism which is about a behavior, fine. Criticism of a person, no good. Welcoming of all nationalities, all ethnicities and nationalities. I know they're not the same. Yes, we are welcoming of people and we are unwelcoming of behaviors. I love that distinction. Who said that? Aragorn. That's a great distinction. Be welcoming of people. Be unwelcoming of behaviors. Be welcoming to fuck JP. Unwelcoming of harassment, unwelcoming of personal criticism, unwelcoming of disruption, unwelcoming of selfishness. Like sometimes I'll see a stream happening and someone comes in chat and they just start trying to dominate the chat because they need something to be about themselves. And that's not what we're here for, right? We want to support and uplift, but we don't want to get taken advantage of. And we want to help people come to a better understanding of themselves and what they need and how to get it in a safe and healthy way that allows them to engage naturally and beneficially with other people. Golden WH, send me that. Send me that link in a Twitch message because I still have links turned off in chat. Awesome point. I may have to consider how what you choose to stream relates to what you wish to welcome. If I plan on doing a lot of creative streams, welcoming constructive criticism of your work may be worth noting. Equally, it may not be if you want your creations to be wholly to you. Yeah, absolutely. Golden WH, you'll have to send it to me in an actual message, not in a whisper. I think that's a good groundwork for like the kinds of behaviors that we are not welcoming towards. We want to be improving. I have this philosophy that there are three big sides to people. And one is your intellectual side, your mental side. So that's how you, I like to say that's how you connect with friends. Except that's not really true. I've come to a better understanding of that. But mentally, I want to be improving mentally. I want to learn things. I want to help us improve mentally and learn new things. That's going to be a part of the kinds of approaches that I take to my streams. I'm still going to be coming at it from a perspective of being a games developer and what that what I see in the games that I'm playing as a result of the work that I do in the games industry. And I'd like for that to be interesting to you all too. Um, is there an easy way for you to contact me with feedback? It's just sending me a message on Twitch is the easiest way, or tweeting at me at Twitter. It's at Silent Osiris. It's the exact same address as you see above in the bar. We want to improve emotionally. For me, learning about my emotions really uh, has been really important work for me. And I'd like to be able to come to my streams and talk about my emotions in a safe way. And if you all feel like you can learn from that or experience or grow from that, then that's fantastic too. Physically, I would like to continue improving myself physically. I'm working out pretty regularly. I did my daily workout just before signing on for this stream. I cooked a little bit of dinner just before signing on for this stream. You're probably going to see more cooking streams from me. Probably won't see any workout streams from me because, like, what? But, yes. Laser SEQ is asking a question about what we are unwelcoming of, and like, when do we decide it's a slip of the tongue? How forgiving are we? I think a 3 strikes rule is a really good approach. It's like, look at the pattern of that person's behavior, and if they are willing to engage, like that's another thing, right? Anyone who's willing to engage, if someone comes in and they say, female streamer so-and-so was being such a bitch on stream, and we call that person out and we say, hey, we try not to use language like that here because it's unwelcoming of a person. If they're willing to engage and they're willing to learn, then that's fine. Even if it was intentional sexism, like, as a straight white man, I have the luxury that not everybody always has of being able to put up with this shit more. So I'm going to try to do that in order to try to educate. But we also have to understand that not everybody can. Not everybody can be that understanding. Another goal is to always offer critique from a place of enthusiasm and warmth. Do we try to help people shift their perspective? I would hope so. If you can. If you have the emotional energy to try that, great. Fantastic. Not everybody does, and that's okay. If you don't have the emotional energy to deal with that, that's fine. Hey, General Mittens. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for hanging out. And Farrell, thank you for the subscription. We want to critique from a place of enthusiasm and warmth. This is important to me because I make games. I love games. I like games. And I like criticizing games. I like playing a game like The Witcher 3, which I haven't played yet. But just for an example, I like playing a game like The Witcher 3 and enjoying it, and also criticizing the fact that it has no people of color in it. I like playing a game like BioShock Infinite, and I like enjoying it, and also criticizing the way it treats women and people of color. I like all of that. So that's good. We're enthusiastic, we like things, and we want to critique them. We critique them because we're engaged with our mind and our emotions, and we critique them because we like the things that we're working with, and we want to see them get better. RBRTR, I'm taking questions from chat, my friend. Creativity and fan-made stuff. Someone just mentioned that earlier, like, be welcoming of creativity and fan-made stuff. Like, I love the direction of that, but it's not quite the right spot for it. So, like, I think maybe we just want to say create. Maybe that's one of our community goals. I want to create. I create often. I like creating role-playing game stuff. I like creating that with you. I like creating stories together around the role-playing table. I love seeing the fan-made stuff that comes out for the West Marches, for Swan Song, all of the role-playing shows I'm involved in have just such a great community built around them. If you want to create also, that's fantastic. So, how can we turn those into rules? Like a good place to start is treat others with kindness. Understand that not everyone can respond with kindness. Laser SEQ, we're just kind of like, we're just brainstorming some stuff. We're going to distill this into a set of rules that'll be posted on the page. Be welcoming to all people. Be unwelcoming of harassment, disruption, and personal criticism. Do we need rules or just guidelines? These are always just guidelines, right? They all rely on the mods to enforce them. So, yeah. Do I want to encourage people to respond to creativity positively? Yeah, absolutely. Create and respond to creativity positively. Nukes, thank you. Thank you for your critique. Are swears allowed? Yeah, totally. I don't care. General Mittens likes goals better than rules because rules denotes an unwelcoming atmosphere, where goals for a community welcomes people to a community. Yeah, maybe we'll call this goals. Who knows? We're defining what we want posted on my Twitch page for people to, for the moderators to help filter chat, and also for people to get an idea of how they're expected to engage. Shockword. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Treat others with kindness. Understand that not everybody can respond with kindness. Be welcoming to all people. Be unwelcoming of harassment, disruption, and personal criticism. Seek to improve your mind, emotion, your mind, body, and heart. I think these are going to be we statements. We treat others with kindness. We understand. We are welcoming to all people, regardless of what makes them people. We are unwelcoming. Of disruptive behavior. Like harassment, disruption, and personal criticism. We seek to improve our mind, body, and heart. So these are being posted. These are going to be posted on my page, and these are going to be the moderatable, actionable items that I'm going to be asking my mods to watch out for. We critique from a place of enthusiasm and warmth. Am I making a cult? Yes. Every Twitch community is a cult. And we create and respond to creativity positively. Demon Mage, thank you for hanging out for a little while. Good luck with your errands. For harmony. Because it's Twitch. We probably need something about backseat gaming. It's because we want to, we understand that people experience things differently, and we want to let people have their own experiences. How can we say that? We allow each other to experience things differently. Yeah. Now that might extend slightly beyond games, right? Because, and we support them in their experiences. Because, like, you can look at this and you can apply it to when we listen to a minority or a woman talk about their experiences. We allow that woman or that minority, that other person, to have a different experience from what we have had, and we support them in having had that experience. We don't police people's experiences. We allow people to experience things differently. We support them in their experiences, and we don't police their experiences. That's great. Ora thinks I'm the worst at making rules. I need to scroll down just a little bit. There you go, Fayama. Thank you for pointing it out. Johnny Oza, thank you for the sub. Solexius, thank you for the sub. I think that's a really good first start. Community goals. Community guide. Do we want to call it guide? Community goals, guide. We treat others with kindness. We understand that not everybody can respond with kindness. We are welcoming to all people, regardless of what makes them people. We are unwelcoming of disruptive behavior like harassment, disruption, and personal criticism. I'll probably change that word. We seek to improve our minds, bodies, and hearts. We critique from a place of enthusiasm and warmth. We create and respond to creativity positively. We allow each other to experience things differently. We support them in their experiences, and we don't police their experiences. Manifesto. Nevin Gaming YT. I'm sorry. I missed your sub. But you're the best. What about as a goal to encourage the backseaters to participate more actively? Oh, so T. Mursu, I think you might be talking about backseaters as like the people who are not engaging with chat often, the lurkers. But backseat gaming is what I'm specifically referring to, where people in chat are trying to tell somebody how to play, or saying, no, you're going the wrong way, or you're doing it wrong, or you're not going fast enough, things like that. That's what we don't want to work with. But if somebody is lurking, then that's fine. Like, it's totally cool. We know that everybody has different levels of engagement that they want to bring to the table. And I want to encourage them to bring whatever level of engagement they are comfortable with. Take11, thank you for hanging out, my friend. Have a good rehearsal. I'm the worst at having imperfect hair. Thank you. Thank you, Blinky788 too. See ya, Tojo. Community name. We had some really good ones. in chat. So yeah, Fryan, the point here about personal criticism is that it's critique of the person, not critique of the behavior. So like a person can have goals and they want to improve, and what you critique is what they're doing or how they're trying to reach their goal. You don't say you are a bad person. We don't attack part of the identity of a person. Whatever is makes you you, we don't attack that. Ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, those things are inherent. They're part of what makes you you, and we don't critique those things. So we got some great ones. The Lumpkins. The Lumpkin Patch. The Lumpkin Space Princesses. The Kiskanauts. The Silence. Lumpkin Knights. Kiskanites. You know, I love the importance that Horkenfriend has in our community. I feel like Horkenfriend needs a special place, but I think it's been long enough and the community has grown enough beyond that point that Horkenfriend would not be the right term for the community. We're not the games industry. Sorry. The Fisted Pulses. Megaria is advising me very well to consider the art or branding that I might want on my channel when thinking about a name. Some might be better or easier to incorporate than the others. The Migloops. The Fashion Squad. The Shaved Stevenites. Likewise, we're probably not going to feature a community name that involves six-breasted beasts, since that's, to a certain extent, a little unwelcoming to some. The Silent Majority. I like that. The Steveologists. The Marchers. Yeah, I'm not trying to apply anything, right? I'm getting ideas and we'll see what sticks, right? The Sous Chefs. The Osirians. The Egyptians. The Silent Knights. The Unshaven. I'll toss all these in a straw poll, and we'll see what people like. But you know, like I think we're gonna let this evolve organically. I'm probably not gonna choose a name for a little while. I'm gonna see what sort of starts sticking, right? But I like seeing what people are throwing out. The Virascalians, the O is a zero, the Zeros, Steven's Angels. I am still working on Roller Coaster Tycoon World J-Man 1906. The Silent Zeros. The Silent Majority. The Stevenist Lumpkins. Mike Revive, thank you for your subscription, my friend. I'm flattered. The O Knights, the Zero Knights. So like, Fade is asking, I'm not a fan of the games industry thing at Silonosaurus. So like, there's an interesting thing I want to talk about with y'all just for a little bit, which is the difference between like the me that I am on stream as an entertainment figure. That's what this is. I'm entertaining. I hope. I'd like to think you're here because you get some entertainment out of it. And like, I love the I too am in the games industry thing that came out of like, you know, JP throwing a bit of an interpretation onto a casual encounter on a stream once. I love it. I think it's great. It's a fantastic thing. But also, like, I am in the games industry, and that's the Steven that's not entertainment. That's the Steven that is a real person. And like this here, where we are, it's not the games industry, because the games industry is a real place where people are and people work, and it's awesome, and it also has problems, and I love it, and I want to critique it. So that's a little bit of like the background insight into the games industry. Entertainment Steven is Steven turned up to 11. I am so flattered that there's 560 of you here, hanging out for my first partnered stream, where really all we're doing so far is talking about building ourselves as a community. Okay, so I'm not seeing any... Hello, Echo69, thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna just like toss all of these into a quick straw poll, and we'll see, like, we'll get a quick straw poll from the people in chat right now, the lumps. And then we'll leave it. Like, I don't need this to be decided now, but it's fun. It's fun, right? Silence of the Lumpkins. Baron von Fatty, thank you for the congratulations. The Lumpkin Patch. Lumpkin Space Princesses. Keyskanauts. The Silence. The Lumpkin Knights. Fashion Squad. The Silent Majority. The Marchers. The Sous Chefs. The Osirians. And if I missed an idea that you tossed in chat, I'm very sorry. It's not because I don't like you. The Zero Knights. The Lumps. Oops. I will allow multiple vote choices. I will create a poll. Oops. Who are we? Create it. A straw poll has been created. I'm waiting a little bit before I paste it in chat. Ta-da. I'm just gonna spam chat. Woo! Vote! Vote, my people! Let's see. What did I really like? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna vote after a bunch of y'all have voted, so that I'm not swaying you unduly. Rasheth, thank you for the sub, my friend. Thank you. If you don't care for names, then, you know, maybe not voting takes care of that. Megaria, thank you for the congratulations. I hope you have a good time with your parents. Ooh, Steven's Book Club. Glowy Sr. I do like that. I like that as well. It's gonna go like... They have a whole bunch of people. General Mittens giving me some major props. Huge thanks to everybody who is here to support me and who has supported me with your words. Robin's Generic Channel just subscribed. Thank you, Robin's Generic Channel. X-Camshaft, thank you so much. Okay, let's see. What do I really like? I like the Lumpkin Patch. I like the Keyskanauts. I like the Lumpkin Knights. I like the Silent Knights, and I like the Zero Knights. I think the Zero Knights might be my favorite of the Knight-based ones. I'm gonna vote. Let's see. The Silent Majority. The Lumpkin Patch is pretty high up there. I like it. The Keyskanauts, amazingly. The Silent Majority is pretty good. Like the only thing I wonder about the silent majority is like it means a thing already, but it is a really nice one. Yeah, Star Zero is just pointing out the silent majority also has a somewhat negative connotation. Um, yeah, in other spaces it does. Maybe it works for us. Who knows? But that's great. You guys can keep voting. That is just fine. I'm gonna tweet this straw poll. This isn't to decide anything, but just for fun. What's my community called? Tweet. Done. Awesome. Shouldn't we be the silent majority with a zero? They're always a zero? American Kuma, that's really clever. The lumpkin patch sounds too silly, doesn't seem to fit. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that's important. Yeah, the day nights, maybe it's too close. I do like the day nights. The day nights are super cool. I think that was kind of it as far as like the conversation about things. Yeah, right. Um, Good. We've covered that. We don't need to cover it again. Wow. Some quick FAQ stuff. So like, obviously, just so y'all know, I'm still very happily employed within Vizio, still having a blast working on Roller Coaster Tycoon World. I'm not looking to get out of the games industry anytime soon. I really love making games. It's a big part of my life. So I am going to be a less frequent streamer than many other streamers on Twitch. But let's talk about schedule. So, what I really like being able to do now already, I'm having a good amount of success with it. People are tuning in and enjoying it. I really like streaming Sunday mornings, Sunday AM. So that would be something like 10 to 2, something like that. And that's, of course, Eastern time. All times Eastern. I like that it gives European streamers or European audience an opportunity to come hang out. That's really cool. Though that's probably going to be games, video games. So some etc. Yeah. And then currently on the schedule, Thursdays from let's say 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Thursdays p.m. 7:30 to 9:30. I am very much enjoying preparation for a roleplay, GM prep. West marches, etc. That's fun. I like that. I like that people are turning in and enjoying that. Random Civilian Zero, thank you for your subscription, my friend. And then, so that's some video games. That's some tabletop RPGs, and then there's one other thing I want to do regularly, like weekly. Maybe Tuesdays? Maybe Mondays? No, it can't be Mondays. I play Netrunner with friends Mondays. So probably Tuesdays. Tuesdays PM, 7:30 to 9:30. Twitch makes games. Did you see what I did there? You, me, making games together on Twitch. So what I want to do is I want to I want to choose really tiny, little, incredibly focused game experiences. I want to get ideas from chat and my subreddit or a subreddit somewhere, something. And I want to make them online. Whether we're using the source engine to make like a little level for Counter-Strike or Team Fortress 2, or whether we're taking Unity and making some little tiny platforming game, anything. I want to involve you in that. So, I think those are the times that you're going to see me streaming on my own channel on a weekly basis. I think. The other times that you'll see me, Wednesdays, PM 8 to 12, Swan Song. Generally speaking, that tends to be when we do it. And then Saturdays, PM 3 to 7, West Marches. That's kind of like what my week looks like. Which, let's be honest, right? This is a little bit, it's a serious schedule. You get to see a lot of me on Twitch if I do this. Now, on to some frequently asked questions. Am I going to be running weird one-shots with viewers? I'm going to disappoint you. Probably not. And the reason being, this takes a lot of time. Additionally, 2 hours of GM prep a week, probably not quite enough. I probably will be doing more prep the morning of the West Marches, for example, or on another evening. So it's possible. Like, I'm not going to say never, but I think it's going to be really hard, and I honestly don't think I'm going to have time. So, but never say never. And yeah, Laser SEQ saying, I love your passion, Steven, but not everything about your community can be done tonight. Please stretch it out over a few days or weeks so everyone can get some good ideas in. Yeah, like we're not gonna put this to bed tonight. Nobody can force a community to become a thing. We all just have to grow it in the direction that we want to be. And Fayama makes a great point. Many people would want to sign up. It would be difficult not to disappoint people. Catherine, and I'm talking to you now, Kate Two Spirit. Thank you for showing up. Cooking stream? Probably not regularly, but I do want to do it again. I had so much fun with it. I definitely want to make it a thing that happens regularly. So, probably not weekly, definitely from time to time. Role-playing streams? Yes. See above. Yeah. And then, like, what kind of streams am I going to do? Narrative games, mindless multiplayer games, game dev? You can expect to see Diablos coming back. Probably not on a regular basis, but, like, you know, probably in this Sunday AM slot, or, you know, some sort of afternoon slot with Adam. Let's call this occasional streams. Occasional streams. In fact, I'll put this down here. Occasionally. Diablos. Hack Attack. And these are all like on a completely as needed basis. Special events. Sword Coast Legends. I saw someone in chat mention that. Occasional cooking streams. Yes. What is with being everything else? Being everything else is, it's just that Adam and I are both really busy and it actually takes a lot of work to put together. I like that I swapped Tuesdays and Thursdays in order. It's because I wrote them out of order, and then they ended up being out of order because I wrote them in the order of the days that I was thinking about streaming on. Relationship advice. I think that's just gonna like come out naturally. Yeah. So cool. Now that that's out of the way, personal brand. Hashtags. Hashtag personal, hashtag brand. So, yeah, the schedule can be in flux. Like, if Swan Song switches to a Tuesday, then we'll do Twitch Makes Games on a Wednesday. If I have an event on a Wednesday evening, in fact, there was one tonight that I wanted to go to, but I was feeling just a little bit run down anyway. If there's an event that I want to go to on a Wednesday night, then maybe I'll try to shuffle Swan Song around if everybody's cool with it, go to that. And then, like, the roleplay streams are going to be the primary focuses. If time runs out and I have to cut a personal stream in order to make sure that a roleplay stream happens, that is what's going to happen. So just so that y'all expect that. My Russell Brand. So, overlays. Do any of y'all know, like, where I should look to get an overlay? What should I do here? Like, I know that all I've got right now is I've just got my webcam just sitting here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, we need some sort of an overlay so that it's nice. What do y'all want to see on an overlay? What do you like? Emotes. Steak Baby, thank you for the subscription, my friend. Keep it simple. My graphics guy. Ask the fans. Huddleston. Keep it very simple. Minimalist. Keep it simple. Very simple. Minimalist. Oops. Scrolled. The roleplay stream team. I'll see. Ask JP and Co. That's a great idea. Golly, Miss Molly's making a great point. She doesn't think overlays are where you want to start with branding. We want to think about what images we want to represent you, your channel, and your community. So yeah, let's talk about images. Who knows? Kiska? Come up here. Oh, you're just lying down behind me. Check this out. Look, she's just lying down here, squeaking at me. Kiska. Yeah. Miss Clicks has a great graphics guy in Ishtara. Awesome. A profile pic. Hey. Hey, babies. Dumb roleplay faces equal the best emotes. Comic Sans and a lot of bright colors. Kappa. Hi, sweetie pie. Hey, I'll pay a lot of attention to you soon. Yeah, so we'll think about like what other images we want. Desk, better chair, and more monitors. I've got 2 monitors. Hey, Valesk, thank you very much. Emotes. Kiska. Meow. Steven. WTF face. So, yeah, meme faces. There's already some great meme face emotes that are being prepared. That's awesome. Swole wolves, beefcake wolves. Crit. Lumpkin sprout. Valiant Smalley asked me what artistic styles I'm attracted to, and oh my gosh, I have no idea. No idea what artistic styles I'm attracted to in emotes. But if y'all want to see the artistic style I'm attracted to in art, it's all this stuff on my West Marches page. I love freaky installation art like this. Oh, so good. Look. It's like a body with a snake head. There's freaky stuff like this. Look, that dude's got a face in his torso, and then he's got 3 bird heads on top. Oh my god. But I don't really think this is where we want to go with personal branding. I think this isn't necessarily the kind of welcoming stuff that we want to have on our stream. Oh yeah, all the scary tales to tell in the dark stuff. So good. Weird and unsettling is nice. Oh man, look. The Lumpkin patch is topping the charts. Yes, Stephanie, you showed me some of that stuff. Absolutely. Look at this. That's super cool. Oh man, porcelain dolls. Look at this. Yeah. Good stuff. Bayama, are you heading to bed? Good night. Thank you for hanging out as long as you did. A we are so fucked emote? Yes. This is just to give you an idea of the kinds of things that I enjoy looking at. And I really don't know if they're right for a stream sort of branding image. Murder hobo. Good. Do y'all think I need a bot, like a Moobot? Moobot? Nightbot? What's the difference between Moobot and Nightbot? Darker style of romanticism. I like that description, Star099. Yes on the bot. Kiskabot. Onkbot. Silent horse shit. Let's see. Someone just had a great emote idea. Silent horse shit. That might be more of an Adam emote. What about the prefix that I want for my emotes? Yeah, it would be hard to define what prefix I want for my emotes, but silent probably makes a lot of sense. Silent WTF, silent meow, silent beefcake. S0 as a prefix. S0 is good. Silent is better than S0. Can you have numbers in a prefix? Who knows? A heart emote has to be in there too. Yep, silent heart or silent love. Steven Smirk. Not meow. Like I'd like my emotes to be something that when people come in, they can sort of intuit. Like, oh, what's this guy's Twitch chat channel branding, whatever. Like when you go in Ko's chat and it's Ko whatever. When you go into JP's chat, it's itmejp whatever. You know. Stairs, silent stairs. Yes, silent heart preferable to silent love, because silent love is a little creepy. Silent heart is not creepy. Valdemar, thank you for the congratulations. Okay, this is awesome. I think we've done a lot of really great work. So let's just go up to our community goals And I'm going to try and like put these into the panels. So like I'll add a panel, community goals, and then description. Oops. I'm going to drop that in there. Submit. Off. Oops. So asterisk. And then we're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we're just going to chill and play some Broforce. Oh, come on. Have the heart cater to your art interests, aesthetically speaking. That's a good idea. Theater, thank you for coming out. Silent TPK. There we go. So now we've got community goals down here. So moderators who are in chat today, feel free to begin moderating chat in line with these goals. And they are goals, right? They're not rules. So I'm going to rely pretty heavily on my moderation team's best understanding and best interest. We treat others with kindness. So if you see someone not treating people with kindness, maybe step in. We understand that not everyone can respond with kindness. So the way that I see those two is I always want to treat others kindly, but I also want to be understanding when someone else can't treat me kindly. We're welcoming to all people regardless of what makes them people. So identity-based slurs, straight out, gone. We are unwelcoming of disruptive behavior like harassment, disruption, and personal criticism. That's all gone. We seek to improve our minds, bodies, and hearts. Encourage that. We critique from a place of enthusiasm and warmth. We create and we respond to creativity positively. We allow each other to experience things differently. We support them in their experiences, and we don't police their experiences. Oh, that's like, we support others in their experiences, and we don't police their experiences. Personally, swearing doesn't bother me in chat or on stream, but what do y'all think? What are y'all's feelings about swearing on stream? It's cool. Some people dislike it. There's a time and place for it. Like, you're never gonna hear me cussing up a storm all the time, right? That's not something that I do. But if I swear sometimes, I don't particularly care. Swearing's fine as long as it's not directed at others. Swearing is kind of natural as long as it's not excessive. I feel like the PG-16 chat experience from Red Eyed Monster. PG-16 chat experience is a lot of work on mods, but worth it in the long run. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth considering seriously because to a certain extent, we should bear in mind that there are probably going to be minors watching the stream. And it's a fact of life that not everybody's okay with their kids being exposed to swearing, especially not, the F-bomb or whatever. PG-16 might be the right direction to go, so I'll probably ask about that. Let's see. I'll drop that down here. PG-16. Ask Co. Cool. All right, y'all. I'm gonna scroll up here so that my stream schedule is on. And then I'm gonna toss up a 5-minute break. And then we'll come back and play a little Broforce. So everybody, thank you so much for hanging out for the first hour Well, we've just been talking about what we want our community and our stream to look like. Oh, where is it? Oh, things are gonna go freaky because I minimized my thing. Just firing up Snaz so I can get that 5-minute timer going. Start. Oops. Is it white? Oh yeah, no, we need it. We need it up. Order. Move to top. And we need it to not be white. Color, opacity. Use outline. There we go. Okay, beautiful. All right, everybody get up and stretch your legs a little bit. And we'll be back and we'll play some Broforce just to hang out. Yeah, Yumi Mad says, when I get back, consider an away screen with my overlay stuff, because sometimes people say, screw pants when streaming, and that can get you in trouble with Twitch. Yeah, it's a good point. I'm always fully dressed when I'm streaming, but it's an excellent point, and I would hate to make the mistake and forget. Got a lot of messages today. Thank you so much for your messages, guys. Pants are good. I like pants. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Okay. Y'all, we did a great job with this first bit of the stream. Just to give a quick summary to anybody who wasn't here for it. And none of this is set in stone, right? We're still gonna be, fiddling with it and moving with it and feeling out how we want our community to be. So we talked about, if you want to subscribe, please only subscribe if you like what I'm doing now Don't subscribe based on where you want me to be. Subscribe based on where I am. And only if you have the extra cash. I have a full-time job. It pays me fine. I'm not hurting. I'm not gonna lie. Extra money is nice. It's definitely not gonna hurt me. But I would hate for anybody to feel like they're not getting their money's worth for the streams. So please, subscribe if you want to support me and you want to support what I'm doing on streams, but only do it if you really want to. Community goals. We want to be welcoming of people, all sexes, genders, all sexualities, all ethnicities and nationalities, all religious beliefs and backgrounds, all levels of gamer and non-gamer, anyone who's willing to engage in good faith. We want to be unwelcoming of behaviors. We are unwelcoming of harassment. We are unwelcoming of personal criticism, meaning attacks on a person, on that personal identity. We are unwelcoming of disruption and unwelcoming of selfishness. We want to improve ourselves mentally. We want to learn things emotionally. We want to learn about our emotions and value them. Physically, we want to work out. We want to cook. We want to be good, healthy people. We want to critique from a place of enthusiasm and warmth. We want to create, and we want to respond to creativity positively. So the community goals or guide or rules or whatever, we treat others with kindness. We understand that not everyone can respond with kindness. We are welcoming to all people, regardless of what makes them people. We are unwelcoming of disruptive behavior like harassment, disruption, and personal criticism. We seek to improve our minds, bodies, and hearts. We critique from a place of enthusiasm and warmth. We create and respond to creativity positively. We allow each other to experience things differently. We support others in their experiences, and we don't police their experiences. We talked about finding a name for ourselves. Are we the Lumpkins, the Lumpkin Patch, Lumpkin Space Princesses, the Keyskanauts? We made a straw poll. The Lumpkin Patch is pretty high, closely trailed by the silent majority and the Lumpkins. Keyskanauts, the Lumps, the Osirians, the Silent Knights. We had a bunch of things. This isn't set in stone or anything, but it's fun to see. Stream schedule. So probably Sundays, 10 to 2 or so, I'm going to stream some video games like Soma. Tuesdays from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m., I'm probably going to do a Twitch Makes Games stream where we play small games on stream together, or we try to make small games on stream together, use whatever game creation tools we're comfortable with, and I'll be taking ideas from chat on that and trying to build your ideas into whatever games we're making. Sarah Tryptamine, thank you for your subscription, my friend. I'm flattered that you thought it was worth it. Wednesdays will probably be Swan Song. That's usually when it happens. It's not regular, but it's often then. Thursdays from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. GM prep for the West Marches or whatever else I'm running. Saturdays probably will be the West Marches. And then every once in a while, we're going to play some Diablos. We're going to do a hack attack. We're going to run special events like Sword Coast Legends. We're going to do some cooking on the start menu. My personal brand, thinking about what kind of images we want to represent us, whether that's Kiska, what kind of a profile pic I want to throw up. I really like that profile pic Tom Ferber made of me. What artistic styles am I attracted to? I pulled up my West Marches pin board. We just looked through this to be like, oh yeah, look at the kind of weird funky stuff Steven's really into. I wonder if there's anything that we can do with that. A darker style of romanticism is what somebody called it. Overlays, keep it simple, keep it clean, keep it minimalist. Ask the roleplay stream team, ask Co, check with my graphics guy. A guy in chat named Huddleston has contacted me on Twitter already, and we're gonna see if he's someone who can help us out with some of this stuff. Emotes prefix probably is gonna end up being silent. Kiska Meow, Steven WTF, Face, Meme Faces, Beefcake Wolves, Crit, Silent Horseshit, Silent Heart. Maybe I'll get a bot, Moobot, Nightbot, Onkbot. Yes, people were excited about that. And then we talked about like what kind of community standards we wanted in the chat. PG-16 seemed to be something that some people were really excited about. Some people thought it was a little bit limiting. I need to do a little bit of feeling myself to figure out what I want there. So, that's all. Let's see what I can do about filing up firing up some Broforce.